Hello, my name is Amanda Dunas and I'm from the Positive Thinking Clinic. I'd like to share with you today some tips and techniques that I've actually been sharing with some children in primary school years and even some children, some teenagers in high school as well. Now, consider the issue is this. I feel like I'm extremely anxious and I'm extremely worried before an event like a swimming carnival or a running event or sports like soccer games, basketball games, whatever it is. And so these feelings, according to the children, are stopping them from performing their best. And so the feelings that they usually have is worry, anxiety, fear of not scoring or fear of losing control or worried that they're not going to do their best and etc. Whatever fear you can think of, most of these kids will experience themselves. So I don't need to go through all the fears that they'll go through. Just think of yourself, even if you're an adult right now, if you have something to do, let's say run a marathon or do a long swim, and you start feeling, oh, but what if I can't do it all? And what if I get a stitch? And what if I get out of breath? Or what if I fall over? So all of these fears, these feelings, these emotions, whilst they are essential, they are also useless, not if we're going to perform at our peak. So with kids, I tend to say to them, okay, so what's the target? What are you worried about? Now, let's say it's, I feel sick every single time I am about to start my soccer game. And then I say, so what is it that you feel? Oh, I feel sick. What else do you feel? I feel nervous. What else do you feel? Oh, my brain goes a bit foggy. Okay, what else do you feel? I feel my knees shake. And I just keep asking, and what else do you feel? And what else do you experience? And then what I do is I get this child to create an imaginary bucket. And I say to them, right, now that you can identify all the feelings that are not helpful, that are in fact stopping you from being excited about the game or the run or the swim or whatever it is. Let's identify these feelings and put them all in your imaginary bucket. So the first task is to imagine this bucket, let them make it personal, particular size, particular shape, and a particular color. And then you invite them to say, right, which emotion are you going to put in this bucket now that you don't need? And then they say, oh, fear. And then you say, and what else? And say, okay, I'll put in there my worry about my foot getting sprained because it's always getting sprained. Okay, what else? Worried about missing a goal. Okay, put it in there. So they go put all their worries, their fears, their emotions, all their feelings in there. And you just keep going until they actually say, okay, I've got nothing left. It's all in the bucket. Now you say to them, or you can use the metaphor, you'll describe some kind of story and say, so when robots are performing a task and they do it perfectly, do you think robots have feelings and emotions? Typically, the answer will be no, robots do not have feelings and emotions. And then you say, there you have it. That's why they perform that task so perfectly. And then I use myself as an example. I'm a long distance runner. I cannot run very well if I take on or take with me on the run feelings of fear and anxiety and worry and other issues roaming around in my brain. So I have mastered somehow getting rid of those feelings and those emotions. I turn into a robot and then I run successfully. I know myself, if ever some feelings creep in, and sometimes they do, they slow me down or they interfere with me enjoying my run. So now back to the kids. They've got their bucket of feelings and emotions. You say to them, right, now you know you can be like a robot. Now you can go do your best performance with your logical brain. Because when you've got all these feelings and all these emotions, they actually interrupt your logical thinking. So you can't use too much strategy on the field, or you can't think logically about focusing and putting all your mental energy into positive visualization for the success that you want. So the kids get rid of their feelings and their emotions to a degree, as much as possible. It's at least the ones that aren't useful for them. And then they're left with their robotic nature or their robotic created self, which is all you need, because when we perform all of these competitions or single events, or even if you're in a team, you need to not take with you all of those emotions and feelings that are not helpful. So you encourage the child to think and feel like a robot. They have a task to do, and you get them to outline, okay, what is it that you need to do? They need to say, I've got to be a good sportsman. I need to focus. I need to concentrate. I need to watch this. I need to watch that. I need to move over here. I need to behave like that. I need to stop during this time. I need to go fast during that time. So here they have a logical formula uninterrupted by their emotions and their fears and all of their worries. And then once they begin to practice this, this is part of their pathway to being successful in terms of participating in events that are normally stressful, highly anxious, and can cause them to feel sick from, butterflies in their stomach or to even vomiting. And so I hope you found this useful, but so many kids that I've explained this to have actually found it so very useful. So you've been listening to Amanda Dunas from the Positive Thinking Clinic. Thank you.